Hello everyone and welcome. It's October, so that means spooky things are afoot, but not necessarily for small business. Let's see what happens in this latest update. We cover Google Trends, SEO updates, and top client questions. Here we go. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in. So this is the October SEO and Google News update. So this month is October, obviously, which means Halloween is here. And in general, some of the trends that are happening is that we're seeing elongated periods right now of search trends where people are looking up holidays earlier. And maybe that's because they're just interested in what's going on. They want a break. I know I do from just every day and have fun and think about holidays. Halloween is a fun kind of break that's a little different than usual. And right now we can see actually on some of these charts here that people are looking at, this is from Google Trends, people are looking at these holidays just a little bit earlier. They're already starting to spike here, and their spikes are lasting longer as well. So it's actually been very consistent the last 2 years, and I know that'll continue, if not go even farther, meaning that people will essentially look up Halloween things, be ready for Halloween even earlier. The seasons are starting earlier, the holidays are starting earlier, so that's something to take note. Don't be apprehensive to do any kind of promotions of Halloween or Christmas or Thanksgiving, because people are in essence a little bit hungry for it. So they want to hear this stuff and know what's going on. So with that, I just want to mention for small businesses to get creative in their campaigns. Start thinking creatively, spooky kind of promos, fun videos, mad scientists, crazy monsters, whatever kind of fun things could be on the agenda this year is all in. It's all good. October is that time to do it. So do it now. And then as Thanksgiving and Christmas starts happening, just be aware that you have almost more time to do things now, because again, people are interested in that and they want to see that stuff. So why not be out there? Another thing, very proud of this. This is a HAWKeye.bike is just launched. It's a really cool product that we've been working on for a while, and this is a bike product that has vehicle detection, bike sentry, alarm. It has so many features I can't even name them all. Honestly, it's packed to the gills with stuff. So it's a really cool product. You go to HAWKeye.bike, you can check that out. See if you're a cyclist, if you bike, it's definitely a great product for you. It's launching right now on Indiegogo, so early adopters get a special special pricing for that now. Next up, I'm going to talk about some news. So there was SEO news in that there was another huge Google update. It seems like broken record. They happen all the time now. They really do happen all the time. But basically there was a more recent update, October 2nd, that hit. And I'm not surprised. They changed so much stuff. It's just crazy. The next thing over here that was interesting is Bing is the Google is the number one search on Bing. Just kind of interesting there that people using Bing searching Google. I don't know what to say on that. Just interesting. Google dropped support for Internet Explorer 11. It's about time. It's been way too long, that they've supported it basically. But now the Microsoft browser is Microsoft Edge. That's changed already from IE 11. So they officially dropped support on that. In other news, Google Ads, there's some Google Ad news. They're basically offering transparency for advertisers right now. This is kind of a new thing where people who are searching on Google can actually see more information about the advertiser and what other ads they've done. So again, that's always very important. That's what all of our clients, we're transparent. We make sure we have good ads. So, if you see something that's sketchy, you can actually look at ads that are what else have they done? And you can actually see that stuff. So it's all a part of kind of transparency on Google's part, to show that stuff. And I don't think I showed my screen, but basically, that's the idea. You can click on it and you can see more ads. So, next up, Google is going to start indexing TikTok and Instagram. this is pretty big news. There was an announcement years ago with Facebook, and actually LinkedIn had already been doing this through Bing. Microsoft owns LinkedIn. And so years ago, they've been doing these kind of initiatives to index or take stock of everything that's on like Facebook, for example. And now they're going to do that with Instagram and TikTok. Looks like they've inked a deal similar to what Google does with Twitter, so that those sites can be indexed. That's huge news for Google, for Instagram, for all of them. So yeah, just another one of those things where you want to have your profile set up properly and correctly. And on that kind of brings up the pro tip, which is get a free listings report right now. If you go to our website, we can give you a free listings report that'll give you a breakdown of how your business is performing online, up to 70 different sites. Check that out. It'll also talk about Google, Bing, Yelp, tons of other places online, Apple Maps, other stuff, and how you're doing. So yeah, I definitely recommend doing a little test. It'll also tell you how you're doing on Siri and voice search. Next up, we have a couple of other items. Let's go into client questions. So right now we've got some really good client questions on the dock here. First client question is, I want to break up with my web designer. How do I do it? So this is an interesting question, and basically you want to make sure that you have all your passwords, all your logins, everything backed up. It's very important that you control access to everything that you do. That's one thing we make sure with all our clients, that you have access to everything we do. From your Google Ads campaigns, to your Google products, your website, you need logins for that. That's very important before you necessarily break ties even. Just make sure you have that stuff. Another thing is to make sure your hosting is active. If you have hosting through your web designer, sometimes it's actually advantageous to just keep it. Sometimes you can get a discount if you use their service. It can help you out that way. If for whatever reason you need to change, then just make sure you have passwords and all that, and you have a downloaded copy even of your website if possible, or you can switch and you have ownership of your domain and your hosting. That's really the most important thing. From there, it's important to email your web designer, just say we want to make a change. Say it however you want, but not ideally just in a nice way. And you might want help with migration of your site still, so you want to keep things nice. They might have to assist you with a few things. Next question is, we've been getting emails about GDPR. What is it, and should we be concerned? Great question. GDPR is essentially data protection from the Eurozone. So it has to do with overseas, European regulations on advertising. It's a GDPR consortium, basically for websites that you might see have this little kind of privacy cookie stuff. And those are actually required overseas in Europe because of these regulations. So, and you can actually get fined if you do business in Europe and don't do this stuff. So you want to make sure you have a privacy policy. You want to make sure you have a cookie policy on your site, and that you're clear about what you do with other people's data. And that's if you do stuff in Europe. If you do stuff in the United States only, you're actually fine because United States does not have those guidelines. At least right now. It's never a bad idea, I guess, to be proactive, but that's where that is. So, next question, number 3. I have competitors showing ads when people search for my business name. What is that called? So, you might notice that if you look up a particular product on, Google or whatever, it could be like Nike shoes. Maybe if I look up like Walmart, just thinking of a big brand. No, that pulled up just the name. I would imagine Amazon would probably do the same. Yeah, there's nothing there. Nike shoes are something that's like a product that's similar, but it's basically, obviously because I'm filming right now, it's not working. But when you have a product that it's called skimming, And it involves a practice where people run ads over your name. And it gets popular when you start achieving a certain level. People might actually pay for ads in your space because they know your name and they want to advertise over you. Yeah, I guess that was a question. It's basically called skimming. All right, next question. Do you help with social media to grow a following? So in terms of growing a following, we assist with our social media consulting package. And that is something that basically we do for businesses to assisting in their growth online. And we optimize Facebook. We can optimize 2 or 3 social channels, so like LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, that kind of thing. And it covers, scheduled content to post, optimizing your pages so they look good, they make sense to people, they have all your accurate information, and we create a media plan for your business for posting to best post and take advantage of that. In terms of just like buying likes or anything, we never really recommend that. And in terms of growing your following, yeah, I mean, if you have a good page, if you have consistent updates, you'll gain a following. That's just how it works. And it takes time. I mean, the short of it is it takes time. And, so you need to have a calendar, you need to have posts going out there and stay on it and create something that people like, that they want to see more of. Next question, do you help with video content for social media pages and YouTube? Yeah, we offer a video package to our clients as well. And basically we do video production and YouTube ads. We've done that for quite some time now. We've had several successful clients that have done different videos, in the past that have worked out well. And we love filming. So we're filming some clients this month, and we love doing it. We go out there, we have a cinematographer, we film, different pieces, and it's a lot of fun. So if you're at all interested, do check out our website for information on our video package, cowabundant.com. All right, next question is, and last question, we are moving our location. How do I change my address online and on Google Ads so that everything switches to a new location? So that's a really good question. That actually would go back to our listings package. And that, basically the listing package will cover 70 plus sites. It does aggregator sites, which are basically like where hundreds of websites pull from these aggregator sites. And it makes sure that all of your listings are updated online. That is a great service. Do check it out. I believe it's $99 per month per location. It's a good deal. And yeah, it definitely helps. Make sure your listings are consistent. We also give you a listings rep, which is really cool. A listings rep will help you if you have any issues. We have direct contact with them to basically get stuff fixed, which is really cool. So that's definitely something I recommend. This month is October for Spooktober. Is that a thing? I don't know. There's Rocktober or whatever. But this month is Spooky Halloween, so we do have some fun Halloween memes this month that are going out. Do check those out on our website. Hopefully this was fun and entertaining. If you have any questions, please leave questions below. And like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps the channel. We really appreciate it. If you like the video, hit the little like button. And other than that, have a spooky and happy Halloween. Bye, everyone.